Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Christian, and you're listening to TeamOneZone Radio. We have a problem. How can entrepreneurs like us, who see the power and leverage of network marketing, maximize our efforts using the internet to auto-recruit dream prospects and explode our incomes without relying on family and friends or ruining relationships? This has long been the question for many hopeful entrepreneurs. In this podcast, we'll give you the answers. This is Christian Vinderslev, and you're listening to TeamOneZone Radio.
My name is Andrea, and I've been in the business for 7 years. I'm Hungarian. I'm based in Hungary. This is where I live today, but I started the business in the UK. So 7 years ago, I used to live in the UK, in London, and I had several businesses. I had a job. I made some money, but I didn't have time. And I was missing flexibility, freedom, a positive environment. So I joined because I wanted to have this all. I wanted to have money, time, flexibility in my life, and to be surrounded with incredible people. And I'm so grateful that I joined. It's been an incredible journey, pretty much life-changing experience in so many ways. And I just want to say that I'm so grateful to have OTG, to have such fantastic teamwork in Europe, incredible leaders surrounding all of us. And I'm so grateful for all these trainings that are available for us every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And I feel that we're the luckiest in this industry to have such fantastic training that's provided for us to learn, to grow, to become better, and to feel connected to something bigger than us. So I'm just so happy that I can be part of this, and I'm living my dreams today, and I really hope that you will be able to have the same and experience what Nu Skin can give you. If you take it seriously, I promise you, you will get life-changing experiences in this opportunity. So today I want to talk to you about how to use these online presentations. So many countries are having these presentations on Zoom or in a Facebook group or a Facebook page. It doesn't matter what it is really, where you're doing these online presentations about the business, about the products. There's so many great ideas out there, and so many of these presentations happening. If your country doesn't have a Zoom presentation yet, start it. You don't have to wait for anyone. You just need to start doing it. Team up with some of the local leaders that you have in the market and just start doing your own product parties, LumiSpa presentations, business presentations, Pharmanex presentations, and you can really team up and create magic for your country and your language. That's how I started. When I joined the business, I learned everything in English, but then I translated into Hungarian, and I've built my business in Hungary without having uplines that spoke Hungarian, without them having, without having uplines in my country or in my area, or without having any meetings in my area. But I just decided to take leadership and started to do my own meetings and my own training. So that's what I recommend to you. I actually feel so grateful that I didn't have Hungarian uplines, because that's why I became a leader. If I had uplines that would have done everything for me instead of me, I would have never learned really how to do these presentations. So you're really lucky, and I want you to feel lucky that if there's no meeting in your language yet, if there's no online meeting, or if there's no meeting in your area, because you can start it, and this is your chance to become a great leader. So I encourage all of you, and if you go to otg.global to the meetings, you will find all these Zoom presentations in French, Spanish, English, many languages. So, and if you can't find it online, ask the leaders, be connected to the leaders and ask what they are doing and who's doing a presentation, so you can get the information. Today I want to talk more about how to use this. So the biggest mistake you can do is that you send out the link of the Zoom presentation as a spam, and you keep sending it to hundreds and thousands of people. First of all, Facebook will block you if you do that. And never just send out the Zoom link to someone that didn't ask for it. So before joining the Zoom, I'm actually going to talk about, I'm going to try to explain this easier. So there are 3 parts that I'm going to cover. What to do before the Zoom presentation, what to do during a Zoom presentation, and what to do after the Zoom presentation. 3 parts. The middle part, doing the presentation, it's either you doing it or some of your colleagues, right? I haven't done any English presentations, but I'm using the English presentations from the UK team, and I'm so grateful for them doing so many English presentations. And so someone is doing that part for you. This part and that part is actually more important than the middle part, and that's your job. And that's what I'm going to tell you now, how to use these 2 parts. So what are you going to do before the Zoom? First of all, you're not going to send out the Zoom link to hundreds of people. If you're inviting to a Zoom, you're just creating curiosity and you're asking them if they would like to get the details of the Zoom, if they would like to join it. And when they have given permission to you to actually, they've asked for the details, that's when you send the Zoom link. But don't only send the Zoom link, you need to send a little bit of explanation around that link, how to join that meeting. The second biggest mistake you can do is you send the Zoom link and you assume that they know how to join, what time to join, and how to join the audio. People don't know. Not everybody's used to using Zoom. So you need to send that explanation also. It's actually better if you call the person before. That's what I do. I take the time to call my prospects, and I would say, let me call you to explain how to join the Zoom, how to download it. I help them download the application. I help them test joining a meeting, joining the audio. Then I know it's 100%, we have 100% chance that they can actually join and be live on that meeting. I also tell them, please join the meeting 5-10 minutes before we start, so you have enough time to prepare, to log in, to test your mic. So I prepare them, but also I prepare them about what they're going to learn more about. And I tell them, I would like you to watch this Zoom, but you will have so many questions. Everybody has questions, and I will call you after the Zoom to go through your questions about what you saw. So I will prepare them. What Zoom meeting am I inviting them to? Am I inviting them to a business briefing or a Lumi demo, PharmaNext? So I prepare them a little bit, and I say, you know, the speaker will cover a little bit of around the business, but you will have so many questions, and I will call you after that. The person will tell you about a Lumi spa that we have, which is a great thing, but I will call you afterwards to find out, you know, what you think of that and how I can help you more to find the best solution for your skin. So before the Zoom, you prepare them what they're going to hear about. You're going to prepare them about the speaker if you know who's going to be presenting. You're going to prepare them on how to join the Zoom, and you're going to make sure they're 100% there. You can send a reminder. That's what I do. I send a reminder 30 minutes before we start. Hi Katie, you will be able to log in 15 minutes. I hope you're ready, and I hope you have a pen and paper so you can write down your questions that come during the presentation. So this is very important. I hope you take notes on this. Then what are you going to do during the Zoom? First of all, you need to be present. If you're inviting someone to a Zoom presentation but you're not present there because you're doing something else, how are they going to take it seriously? They need to see that you're present on the Zoom meeting. Preferably, if you're a distributor, you need to put your camera on, and if you do have your camera on, you need to have good lighting, you need to show your face, you need to show that you are listening, smiling, nodding. It's really helpful for the speaker that they get some feedback from you during the presentation. They see you're smiling, you're listening, you understand what they talk about, and you're taking notes. Biggest mistake, if you have your camera on, but you're actually listening to something else, you're turning to somewhere else, you have a really bad connection, or like you're distracted. If you will be distracted, please don't put your camera on. We want people with camera only if they're really watching the Zoom and we get 100% of your attention. If we only get 5% of your attention, please don't put your camera on, because it's distracting not just the speaker, but it's distracting everybody else, all the guests, right? So If I'm organizing a Zoom meeting, I might delete your video if I see that you're distracting the rest. And don't be upset if somebody does that, because we really want to maximize this for the guests. And all these presentations are for guests. It's great that we distributors can join and learn, but we can either add value, or if we can't add value, it's better that we stay behind the scenes. Okay, so I'm just checking my notes. Show that you're there, you give 100% of your attention, and you smile and you nod. And that's pretty much for any presentation you ever see, not just a Zoom presentation. And then it's key what you're gonna be doing after the presentation, after we finish and hang up. I like that you pick up the phone. Well, that's what I do actually. I pick up the phone and I call my guests straight away. If I have lots of guests and I can't call them straight away, I just send a short message and say, so Katie, what did you like the most? And I send that out so they have it in their inbox. I'm waiting for their response. And whoever responds me first, I say, can I just call you? I would love to speak to you. So I will always try to speak to everybody on the phone, because this is the most important time now, what we're going to do after the Zoom. So I call them. I don't ask, so how did you like it? I'm going to be specific and ask in a positive way, what did you like the most? What was most interesting for you? What did you find most interesting? And then they say, oh, you know, that commission plan, or wow, how great that result was with the LumiSpa, or something around Pharmanex, or whatever that is. Then I know what to focus on when I speak to her next. If she saw a business presentation, but she told me she really liked the products, I know she will probably become a customer, so I will talk more about the products and take it step by step with people. If it was a business presentation and she says, I love it, it was great, then I say, okay, on a scale of 10, how ready do you feel to get started? From 1 to 10. 1 is, I'm not interested, 10, let's do this, I love it. And if they say, oh, it's 7, then I say, okay, why not 6? Then this is really important, because if you ask why not 6, this is their chance to convince themselves. They will start focusing on the positives. Because I actually do have time now, because I am home these days, because I feel like I can do this, because I know a few people. That's where they convince themselves to do this. So that's what I ask. And then I would ask, what would make it 8? What information do you need to hear? What's missing? What do you need to understand to get one step closer to getting started? That's when they say, I need to learn more about the commission plan, or I would love to try some of the products to make sure they're really good. Then you know exactly what's the next step with them. If she wants to learn more about the products, you have a next call about the products. If they want to learn more about the business, you schedule a call to go through the commission plan. These questions are crucial. If you don't ask, you don't know what's going on in their head. So even if it's just a LumiSpa prospect, I would still call them and guide them through it and talk to them. I want them to hear my voice, my enthusiasm, maybe with a camera to show how excited I am about it. And I want to listen to my prospects. In the middle part, right? Before Zoom, during Zoom, after Zoom. The middle part is a presentation. It's not interactive. Nobody's asking questions from them, right? That's why this 2 part is the most important when you're actually asking questions before the Zoom. You're asking what skin problem are you looking to find a solution for? What's your situation? Why are you interested to find out more about the business? What supplements are you interested in? And the last part, when you're asking questions again, and this is when we're asking questions and we're listening to that person. What did you find most interesting? How ready are you? And another very important question, closing question, do you have anything stopping you? Do you have any fears? Be brave enough to ask these questions, because then they know it's okay to have fears. It's okay to have limiting beliefs. It's okay to be a bit skeptical. And somebody says, yeah, I'm not sure, I am a bit skeptical. I say, great, I was skeptical also. I know how you feel. I felt the same way, and what I experienced is this and this and this. And if you just don't ask if they have any fears, or if they have any problems, objections, anything, it stays with them. They cannot talk about it, and they will try to think about it in the next couple of days, and you will lose that person. It's really important that you actually speak up about these things, and you talk to the person about their fears. Everybody has fears in the beginning, and the fact that you ask this shows to them that it's okay to have it, and they instantly start to feel more confident about it. So that's after the Zoom, and another very important thing is to book the next appointment. This can be that you invite them to the next Zoom call. For example, I had a Hungarian product party on Tuesday, and it was about Lumi Spa and skincare, and I called them after and I invited them to the next week's presentation about Pharmanex products. So I'm taking step by step with them, and they all loved it, and they all said, yeah, I love this skincare presentation. I want to listen to the Pharmanex presentation also. So you just keep going and inviting them to the next one. Or if they don't want to join a next Zoom meeting, you're inviting them to have a chat with you, a call with you, a video call, so you can help with the products or whatever they're interested in. This was the first tip I learned 7 years ago in the business. I tell you this story because you can learn from it. Every time I had a presentation and I went, happy and excited to Rick, and I said, great, I had this presentation. He always asked me, okay, great that you're so excited, but have you booked the next appointment? And he asked this so many times from me that I got so used to it, and I'm so grateful for this tip, because this is so key. Never leave someone, never finish, with someone without booking the next appointment. When are we going to speak next? Would you like to come to the next product party? Would you like to learn more about something? Always go book the next appointment. Would you like to be introduced to my upline and have a chat with them? Put something in their mind that they can look forward to, even if it's with a distributor. Great that she placed their order. What's next? Oh, you are the one leading the way, so you need to show them, always keeping them in the loop and always showing them what the next appointment is. And the last thing I want to talk about today is that during this situation, people are watching us. People are watching us all the time, right? But especially now. And of course, we need to be understanding. And I feel my heart is with everybody affected by the situation in any way. And I'm really sending lots of love to all of you that are struggling right now, either with a job or with health or whatever is happening in your family. But we cannot let these negative things push us down. We need to stay positive. We need to have a healthy body, mind, and soul. And this is our chance to shine when there's so much darkness. And people are watching how you're handling this situation right now, how you're dealing with it. Are you able to stay positive? Secretly, behind the scenes, people are hoping that you're going to lose your positivity. Now, you need to prove them wrong. You need to show the world that you stay positive, you are growing as a person, you're grateful for everything, you're leading the way and showing how to go through this situation. So this is just to remind you guys that a high vibration, a high frequency will affect a low frequency, a low vibration. So always the higher energy will affect the lower energy. If you keep your energy high, your positivity high, your health, your body, your mind, your soul, and everything, you keep it high, you cannot be affected by the negative things around you. So this is why it's so important. If you miss a day, if you don't keep positive, you will be pushed down and be like the average person, watching the media, freaking out, panicking, and that's not what we want. We want, right, to stay healthy, to stay positive, and I think the number one tip to stay healthy anywhere you are is to stay positive, to have a strong mindset that you are healthy, to actually know that you're healthy, feel healthy in every part of your body. So stay positive. When you're speaking to someone and they're actually telling you about the negative things happening in their life, you need to be understanding. Of course, you need to feel the pain of them. You need to listen to them, ask questions, and you need to let people tell how they feel. But you need to kindly remind them that it's all up to us how we feel, and you need to show the way and be a leader in this situation. So when I'm recruiting or when I'm speaking to someone, I'm always asking questions. And a lot of times people complain to me about what's happening right now. And I show them that I feel the pain and I'm really sorry for them and I'm really here to help them. So the fact that I'm listening to people will build that relationship. They will trust me, and that's why they trust me that I can actually help them with something. So these are my very short tips on how to use Zoom, how to stay positive in this environment. And the last thing I want to share here is a lot of people I speak to these days, and we can't keep positive in so many ways, but there's one thing where I see a big problem is self-confidence. So many of us are so critical with ourselves. We're judging ourselves, we're comparing ourselves to others, we're checking what the others are doing, and we're trying to see, we're actually comparing ourselves and finding all the negatives in ourselves. You are the only one that can build your own self-confidence. You are the only one that can give love to yourself. If you're always waiting for a moment, you're always doing something to get love, to get to get love from others. If you're waiting, if you're always doing something to get appreciation, respect, and love from others, you will never feel that you're confident enough and you love yourself enough. This starts with you. You need to start loving yourself, respecting yourself, appreciating yourself, being proud of yourself for everything you've gone through in your life, everything you've achieved. Be grateful for all the smallest things you have in your life, and then you won't feel the need so much to be loved by others on social media, to be cheered by others, to be respected by others. So I know we can really go down on the self-confidence level so quickly when we start looking what others are doing, but we're worrying too much of what others will think of us. Are they gonna like our post? Are they gonna like our video? What are they gonna be thinking of me if I post this or that? Nobody cares, really. Nobody cares if you post this or that. If someone is critical about you or someone is negative towards you, it's probably because they're negative to themselves, to their own life. They have some problems with their own life and they're reflecting it on you. You have nothing to do with someone else having a problem with you. Really, zero, absolutely nothing. And don't let the fear of, this thing in your head that, what are they gonna think? What if, and what if, and what if, numb you and not let you take action. So this is really important, that you love yourself, you have a positive mindset, you take action, and don't care about what others are going to think of you. This really helps me stay positive, and this helps me stay actually confident. I'm building my own self-confidence every single day by listing the things to myself that I'm proud of about myself, about my history or my past. I'm listing my achievements to myself. I look in the mirror and I try to look for the positives in myself. So you are the only one that can build your confidence. You are the only one that can give love to yourself. So please do that. You will instantly feel better and you will be shining the energy to the rest of the world. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I really, really wish you guys an incredible day and an incredible weekend. And I'm sending lots of love to you from Hungary. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to another episode of TeamOneZone Radio. Hope you like what you've been hearing so far. Please drop us a review and make sure to subscribe to hear all the latest strategies we're using to grow our business online. Would you like free training for your downline on 5 automation secrets that you can use to grow your own network marketing business? Well, just jump on over to TeamOneZone.com and grab your free automation power pack today.